I'm the baby Muhammad. Listen, I don't want any jokes about Islam ever. I'm gonna kill you if you do it, and if you think I'm gonna kill you, well then that's racist. So watch yourself, alright? I don't want any jokes, and anything you even are suggesting that's an insult to my religion. Otherwise you're a racist, and I'll kill you. And if you think I'll kill you, well then that's racist too. So just watch yourselves, okay? I don't want to hear anything better. Is that alcohol?
Yeah, that's alcohol, motherfucker! Here's what I think of you, you little son of a bitch. I just beat up a baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby Muhammad. And now, back to Atheist Bible Study. Now, what we're going to do, for those who don't know, you probably all know, I mean, how many people watch this goddamn thing, right? But for those who don't know, maybe just tuning in, what I do is I read from the Children's Bible, which is right here. Children's Bible. Children's Bible! Children's Bible! Bible for children! But the thing is, I'm sorry, I know it looks backwards. At least it does on my camera here. I don't know why it puts it up backwards, but it's really the Bible. It's not backwards Bible. Well, it's all backwards, of course, but never mind that. Anyway, to make the Bible interesting, because as we all know, it's a boring book, even if it's for children, anyone needs an adult beverage, and I'm going to have an adult beverage here. I got some ice here, and I'm going to pour some gin, and I'm going to have it with some tonic, as you'll see in a second. Just let me just pour the gin in. Can you see that? Do you see that? All right, and I'm going to put this down here, then on here, and make sure that doesn't fall. Didn't want that then. And here's the tonic. Just open that up. Hear that? Shh. It's just open. It just did it. All right, just pour in the tonic. You see that? Okay, and I'm going to drink this down. And I'm going to I'm going to read from the Bible. All right, it's Children's Bible. And I've been reading it for a while now, a really long time. And we're at the part of the Bible where it's just Paul's story. Paul's story, the story of Paul. He's just a nice guy who goes around telling everyone they're going to hell. All right, so that's Paul. And right now, some people got sick of his shit, so they're going to kill him. And he goes, oh, please don't kill me. And now he's appealing to Caesar. That's the long and short of it. That's where we left off, so we're going to start off from there. Let me just have a little sippy sip. You're going to have more than a sip. Let's get into it. This is called Appeals to Caesar in this Atheist Bible Study. All right. Oh, help me. Quiet. Baby Muhammad. All right. Appeals to Caesar. Soon after Festus, that's his name, Festus. He was a character on Seinfeld. Soon after Festus had come into the province, he commanded Paul to be brought to him, and he sat on the judgment seat, which is like shaped like a dildo. Oh, judgment seat. And the Jews who had come down from, this is, by the way, this part of the Bible, Jews. It's not my fault. It is in the book. Don't write and complain to me. Complain to the Christians who wrote the goddamn thing. And the Jews who had, and boy have Christians, and the Jews who had come down from Jerusalem laid many grievances, complaints against Paul, which they could not prove. They can't prove it. Can't prove shit. Paul answered for himself, neither against the law of the Jews, nor against the temple, nor against Caesar have I offended anything at all. Not me, man. I ain't do shit. Leave me alone. I'm Paul, man. I just want to save your soul. I'm blacking it up, everybody. I'm blacking it up. All right. But Festus, willing to do the Jews as pleasure, got a pleasure to the Jews, you know what I'm saying? Asked Paul, are you willing to go up to, I got to do a voice here, don't I? Are you willing to go up to Jerusalem and be judge of these things before me? Then Paul said, I stand at Caesar's judgment seat where I ought to be judged. To the Jews I've done no wrong, as you very well know. If I am an offender and have committed anything worthy of death, I do not refuse to die. But if none of these things are so, of which these men accuse me, no man may deliver to me. But if these things are so, of which these men accuse me, no man may deliver me to them. I appeal to Caesar. Caesar, he like me. I'm a good boy. Then Festus, after he had conferred with the council, answered, "Have you appealed to Caesar? To Caesar you shall go. You appeal to Caesar, so Caesar you shall go. Oh, we're off to see Caesar. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Off to see Caesar we go." Okay, next story, or whatever this thing is. Next chapter, mix whatever. King Agrippa here's Paul. I don't know what happened to Caesar. They're going to Caesar, but they got to go to King Agrippa first. It's Agrippa. King Agrippa here's Paul. Some days after, King Agrippa and his sister Bernice, because when you're a king, you got to bring your sister along. You can't be king without your sister. I mean, come on, am I right? Am I right? Sister Bernice came to Caesarea to greet Festus. And well, I gotta have more to drink. I can't make it through these words, these goddamn names, and not have a fucking drink. Let me get some more and I'll call it my body, because this is bullshit. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right, I'll put that down there. I'm afraid it's gonna fall. I don't need any mess on my floor. Pour another drink. Don't worry, it's being poured. Have one yourself. Are you drinking? You really should. I highly recommend it. Gin and tonic. Tasty, tasty. I know, on an empty stomach. All right. That's my Howard Stern impersonation. All right. I would like to. All right, where we go? Then Agrippa said to Festus, "I would like to hear the man myself." That's what he says. I can move over now, can't I? I would like to hear the man myself. God damn it. They say God damn it a lot. I don't know. You think God would be pissed about that, but you never know. The man, what does God do? I mean, he can watch child molestation. He kills kids with bears. What the fuck? So say, God damn it, what does he care? He doesn't, nothing bothers this guy. And it is a guy, don't you know? Because it couldn't possibly be a woman. Why? I don't know. It's the thing. Tomorrow, said Festus, you shall hear him. Perhaps from your examination of him. I'm sorry. Let me do Festus. Tomorrow, said Festus, you shall hear him. Perhaps from your examination of him, I may have something to write about him. For it seems unreasonable to send a prisoner to Rome without signifying the crimes laid against him. The next day, in the palace of hearings. Hey, if you're gonna have a palace of hearings. No, palace. I've been drinking. The next day, in the place of hearings. It really should be a palace of hearings. That actually sounds awesome. But it's the place of hearings. They have the place of hearings. It's like an early courtroom, I guess. Paul spoke before Agrippa and Bernice, and many others, explaining how he was converted and preached repentance and the way of God. Well, that was pretty fast. What the fuck did he get repented from? The next day, hearing Paul spoken to, Paul was speaking. All right, he got repented. Frankly, I didn't even know Paul was never not repentant. From my remembrance of the freaking stories, he was always a Christy Christ. Even before Jesus came along, he was really Christy. Christy is a good name for a Christian. It's a nice short name, Christy. It's called Muslims Muzzies and Christy Christies and Jewies. It's all in good fun. Just don't do it to their faces, because then they might get pissed. All right, it's a joke. What? I just said I'm blacking it up. What can you? If I can make fun of myself, I can make fun of you. Relax. All right. All right. Then Agrippa said to Paul, "You almost persuade me to be a Christian." Why? I don't know. What the fuck did he possibly say to make him almost persuade him to be a Christian? I've been a Christian. You don't want that. You do not want that. The Agrippa said to Paul, I said that. And Paul said, "I wish to God that not only you, but also all that hear me this day were both almost and altogether like I am, except for these chains." I wish they were like me, except for these chains. Chains on my heart and on my wrist and feet. All right. And when he had thus spoken, the king rose up, and the governor and Bernice. We cannot forget Bernice. I must say, at least it's nice enough to have a woman in here, but she doesn't say anything. It's so weird. Even when they have a woman, because most of the Bible, women have no names. Don't ask me why. We know why, sexism. But the women usually have no names, so it's nice that they have one, but she doesn't say anything. Just says, Bernice, I'm the king, and this is King Breeze's sister Bernice. Is she the Queen Bernice? No, I guess that would make sense, because your sister can't really be the queen, can't? Because you got to be married to the queen, don't you? So there's not that, but she's there. She's like She's also a ruler, so I don't know. Maybe and make her Emperor Bernice, if you don't want to make her queen. But I don't understand. Well, then you can be a king and a queen. Of course you can. You can have two different. They don't have to necessarily be married. It's just, all right. I don't know. I don't know why. But Bernice is there, and thus spoken the king rose up, and the governor and Bernice, and they that sat with them, and when they had gone aside, they talked among themselves, saying, "This man has done nothing worthy of death or of chains." Now, they're only saying that because they have not spent tons of this book with fucking Paul. Because if they did, then they say, yeah, let's kill this man. Just, god damn. This motherfucker gotta die. See, that was me blacking it up. Alright. Then Agrippa and to Festus, this man might have been set at liberty if he had not appealed to Caesar. And let's see if there's more of this bullshit. Oh, no, that's it. So, all right, so that was two stories. You got two stories. You got appeals to Caesar and King Agrippa. Here's Paul. Those are Acts. That's in the Bible, in the book Bible, as opposed to children's Bible. Children's Bible. That's Acts 25 and 26 we just read. And next story we're going to do is Paul's journey to Rome, because apparently he was... what did he say? Can someone tell me? I read the fucking thing. What did he say that was so appealing that it's, oh, you make me want to be a Christian. Why? He didn't... what did we read? I don't know what I just read there. They made him suddenly, oh, okay. Anyway, but they let him go, probably because of Bernice. I don't know. And so he's free, and next story is going to be Paul's journey to Rome. That'll be the next one. He journeys everywhere. That's our Paul, all over the place. All right, so that is Atheist Bible study for this time. Hurry up! Be quiet! Quiet! That's the baby Muhammad. He's such a noisy baby. Help me! Quiet! Did you see that? My lips moved a little bit. All right. All right. So that's our Bible study for this time. And thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.